Hi lovelies, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very different film setup this week. I've actually been on set filming a very exciting project. I've just created 5 special videos as part of a series for Griffith University. It's going to be on their YouTube channel, but I've filmed a series all about student optimization. So I'm going to leave a link down below if you want to go and check it out. I strongly urge that you do, because in these 5 videos, I am talking about not only how to optimize your study approach, because student optimization is not just about studying optimally, it's also about how to optimize your life. So I'm going to take you through topics like how to create an optimal morning routine and maximize your productivity, how to deal with distractions and increase your attention span, how to bounce back from burnout. It is literally all there. Like, my brain is in this series. So go click the link down below after this video and check it out. 5 videos on Griffith Uni's YouTube channel. I had a blast filming it and I've just put my heart and soul into it. So I hope you find it super duper helpful. And if you do, make sure to leave a big thumbs up and a like on all of those videos and let me know what you thought. But in today's video, I have something extra special for you. It's also like a bit of a bonus video adding on from that series that we filmed. And I'm gonna share with you another way to optimize your study or work approach. I'm gonna talk to you about something that has helped me immensely. This is something that's helped me to enter a state of flow, to get into that work zone or study zone, although I don't study anymore, but get into that work zone and really find that place of least resistance and greatest momentum. And also just do it with such a sense of ease and enjoyment. So if you find it hard to sit down, get working, feel motivated, and actually get your stuff done and be productive, this video is for you. So let's get started. Okay, so what is this thing that I want to share in today's video? This is something that I have been doing or implementing into my pre-work routine over the last perhaps 6 months, and I've found it to be really helpful. It's actually a game changer. And this thing is all about rituals. I have been building in my pre-work rituals and they have been making the world of a difference. So first, before we get into what are pre-work rituals and how you can utilize rituals to maximize your productivity and boost your motivation and stop procrastinating, let's just take a minute and talk about this idea of flow or getting into the study zone or work zone. When I think about flow, I liken it to this idea of being in this great place where we can do this really deep work, immerse ourselves in the task at hand, feel that least amount of resistance and greatest amount of momentum. It's the place that I enjoy most working from because I find that I get lost in the task at hand. So in order to enter this state of flow, there's different things that you can do to make that transition even faster. And for me, it's been about incorporating pre-work rituals. So your pre-work ritual, it's sort of like a habit, but the one reason that I love using rituals is it makes it really enjoyable to start your work. So if you ever find yourself lacking motivation to sit down and study and actually get your work done, then having these pre-work rituals, it's something to actually look forward to. And it's sort of like a habit if you want to think of it that way. All right, so there's a lot of different kinds of rituals that you can incorporate, but we're going to break them down into different categories. And this is going to help you to get some different ideas of different sort of rituals that you can implement into your pre-study sessions as well. So the first one I want to talk about is music. Now, everybody likes different kinds of music. Maybe your thing is bossa nova, maybe it is jazz, maybe it's lo-fi beats. I personally have the same playlist that I like to listen to whenever I sit down to work, and it just gets me into that work mode. So I put on my noise cancelling headphones, I hop onto Spotify, and my go-to playlist at the moment, if it's not lo-fi beats and it's just the standard lo-fi beats, it's called background music, and it just helps me to tune out from any other noise going on, and it gets me into this really relaxed sort of state. So you might want to try music as one of your pre-work rituals. Another thing you might like to work with is fragrance or scent, so lighting a candle, diffusing some beautiful essential oils and aromatherapy, or using incense, burning incense. All of these things can be really nice for creating a calming environment to sit down and work, and something really nice to do before you actually open up your laptop or open up your books. So think about how you can really make this a special ritual though. Go one step further than making it just a habit of lighting a candle and sitting down to work. Maybe you use beautiful soy-based candles or natural essential oils. All of these sort of things make it a really positive experience. Another thing you might like to incorporate is using tea as a beautiful ritual before you begin studying. Tea ceremonies have always been about slowing down, being really intentional, being mindful and creating a pause, but also always about noticing the little things, noticing the steam of the tea, using the highest quality ingredients, being really particular with the tools or the teaware that's included. One of the first things I did when Adam and I moved into our new home was stock up the pantry and create a little tea station. So I love to use tea that's all organic, loose leaf, comes in recycled packaging, and I always try and not just make myself a tea in a rush, but I allow myself to just take my time, even if it's just a couple of minutes, because I don't want to enter my work routine feeling rushed. How I start my work routine is often the sort of energy that I carry through. Now, you'll also probably come up with your own rituals that you can incorporate into your pre-study routines, but I also want to take a moment and talk about how adaptable they can be, because maybe you don't want to take your organic soy-based candle with the lovely cotton wick that you handmade to the library, because it may just not be so convenient to lug around in your bag. But what you can do is think about other ways that you can incorporate fragrance if you are studying at a cafe, in a library, at school, at home. So one thing that I love to do if I'm not lighting a candle is I have some lovely essential oil rollers, and you can pop that behind your ears or you can roll it onto your wrists and just take a few deep breaths and let that settle in, ground you and center you. That's a really nice way of making fragrance a really portable sort of ritual, but still taking that beautiful pause. Of course, tea is something that you could probably do anywhere, anytime, even on an airplane. I've done that before I've started to write out pages and pages of blog posts. And things like music, again, you can take your noise cancelling headphones with you anywhere. So that's a really easy to implement pre-work ritual to look into as well. And I thought I'd give you even more examples of how to implement some little pre-work rituals into your study sessions. So this can be as simple as creating your own little sequence, whether it's starting off by making yourself a nice study snack and then slicking your hair back into a top knot or a ponytail, turning off your devices, so turning off your internet connection on your laptop if you don't need it, and turning your phone on silent or do not disturb and putting it out of sight so it's out of mind. Then you might want to take out a notepad and write down your top priority for that study session, just to really ground you and anchor your focus. All of these sort of things can be turned into your little pre-work rituals. Essentially, it's whatever works for you and that's going to ground you, center you, allow you to feel as calm, cool, and collected as possible before you begin your work. So I invite you to now take a minute and choose 2 or 3 rituals that you can incorporate into your study sessions. They don't have to take that much time, but they are going to help to prime you into that headspace of productivity. So think about what works for you, because what works for you might be different to what works for someone else, but write it down, because when you actually write down what you plan to do and how you plan to start your next study session, you're so much more likely to commit. Also, if you want to actually share with me the sort of things that you're incorporating into your pre-study routine, leave them as a comment down below, because I would love to read them. Personally, for me, I always love to make myself a cup of lemongrass and ginger tea or chamomile tea in my lovely gratitude mug, and I'll usually light a candle and pop on my noise cancelling headphones, and of course listen to my background music playlist, because that is just what works for me. But I'd love to find out what works for you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and turn on the post notifications as well. And remember to click the link down below in the description box. Go and watch my series with Griffith University all about student optimization. If you are looking to optimize your life, not just your study approach, but your life, and you want to maximize your productivity, minimize distractions, increase your attention span, and boost your focus and bounce back from from burnout and have better work-life balance, because it's all there, then go and check out those 5 videos that I filmed on their YouTube channel. I think you're gonna love them. I loved creating them, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it as well. So go check it out and have a very happy and productive week. I'll see you very soon with another video. Mwah! Bye.